house.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Drama House A Game Entertainment. You already know. Battle Rap Soul Head 216 The Movement. We move with you, dig. Master Vlad. Old Master Vlad over there. He got y'all boys over there sitting there talking like this. Master Vlad, you want us to come on up to your show and tell on ourselves and tell on everybody and everything that happened? We'll do it, Master Say. We'll do it, Master Vlad. We know you don't get no money out. We know you don't pass no money out. You just let people come up here and tell their story and let them get knocked by the feds. We know that, Master Vlad. We want to come up and tell our story, Master. Can we please come up there and tell our story, Master? That's what it sounds like to me. All y'all OG niggas snitching. Coming up here telling y'all stories. I was just watching. I've been wanting to do this little blog, but I just didn't get to it yet. But I see everybody else jumping at it. I say, let me get my perspective on it. Because I see it a little bit different than what other dudes seeing it. You understand me? I see it like this. For one, stop waiting to people get old to start getting them to tell their story. Even though it's ratting. But at the same time, I know, look, they saying that it's not ratting because all the people that was in the car that night when Pac got shot is now dead. The only person living is Keefy D. So I'm saying to myself, okay, everybody that was in the car dead, Keefy D telling the story or whatever. But he say his cousin, his nephew shot Pac for the situation that happened in Vegas, right? When he came in the doors and whatever, Pac and him went over there and stuffed him out or whatever. But my little nigga just a few years ago had a case, and I know other niggas that had cases where when somebody got shot, boom, this the nigga that shot him, just the nigga we want. You feel me? But there's also somebody else they ask you about than just the nigga that shot the dude. You feel me? Just because you the shooter don't always make you the number one priority. You feel me? They always say this, well, who came up with this genius idea? Who set this up? Did anybody set this up? No, we came up with it together, boom, shot him. Because, you know, they always want to know the story. Who came up with this plan? You feel me? So, everybody in the car dead that Keefy talking about, but one person, P. Diddy. Because he said that P. Diddy set him up to do this. Now, this is where it goes another way. Pac, dude come into the spot, Pac attack him, and then blah, Pac get shot. So they trying to spin that now. Forget that P. Diddy already set this shit up. And then they try to say it was like, he just threw that out there. See, that's why Bill Cosby and them went to jail at a late age, because they already knew what was going on. They let them boys live their life. You feel me? Live your life. Go ahead and do your thing. We'll see you later. We got other fish to fry. You feel me? And I believe, I'm just saying, I might be totally wrong. It's just how I feel. That they might be coming to get Puffy later on in time, y'all, for the murder of Tupac. Real talk, because they said that they received $500,000. Keefy D said he didn't, but one of his mans received half the money. And he received half the money because only half the job was done. So it don't matter how it happened or what other situation took place. It was already going to happen because it was money on the wood that made the bet goods. You feel me? Now here's something else I was looking at. Okay, Keefy D did say that P. Diddy did set this shit up. It just went another way once the shit went off. Now here's what should come into play. You feel me? Mob James is saying like, hold on for a minute. Vlad asked Keefy D, he said, hey bro, he said something about Puffy coming to Compton. And Keefy D said that's a lie. He never been in Compton. He never made it close to Compton or whatever. You feel me? But Mob James said, no, Puffy was in motherfucking Compton all the time, kicking it with them Crip dudes. You feel me? He was with him all the time. And Keefy D said that Puffy was in Compton earlier that day. See, in the movie, they make it seem like Big came to Compton, came to California, whatever. It was a party or whatever, release party or whatever, and then he got shot. But them niggas was already kicking it out there earlier for a basketball game. You feel me? The movies and the media confuse you with all this dumb shit. But the real shit is, these old niggas is telling. You feel me? Because Mob James said that's a lie. Puffy was always in Compton. Then, if you really pay attention to what Mob James saying, he seemed real bitter about that whole death row shit. I know his brother got killed, but I think he felt some way. I think he was being pushed out when his brother and them got out of jail because they was more guerrilla type niggas. So that started pushing him on the back page. That's why he was always beefing with Suge, because he was mad. You hear how you talk about Pac. Pac wasn't really down. Pac wasn't from day one and all this dumb shit. But how was Pac not really down if he was with Death Row? The Bloods was running Death Row, so like you said, he guilty by association. So he was down. You feel me? It seemed like Mob James got something against that whole Death Row shit. He mad about something. He mad that he ain't get the bread that he's supposed to got, and he felt like he really brought this shit together because him and Suge was the first two niggas that get it popping. But when he started bringing other niggas in, it started pushing Mob James out. You know? So, long story short, it seemed like to me that Mob James saying that Suge had something to do with Pac's murder. You feel me? Because he say, Vlad say something about, something, and then Mob James say, wait, that could be true. I ain't saying that ain't what happened. Why was Orlando even in the building that night? Why did Orlando come in right then and at that time when Pac and Suge and them was standing there? And he said when Pac and them went over there after they jumped Orlando was yelling out to Suge, nigga, fuck your money. Fuck your money, nigga. You feel me? And Mob James looked at Vlad like, why did he say that? So he throwing hints like this was a setup. Just like he said when Pac and them got shot. He hitting you with shit that Vlad ain't even asking him. He said, damn. I don't know what the fuck. He said that after they shot up the car, how did they get away if they was in Vegas, on Vegas Strip with all those cars in the way? How did them niggas get away that easy? You feel me? He keep asking Vlad questions now. Like, nigga, Vlad supposed to be asking you these questions. So every time I hear Mob James say something, it sounds like he trying to, like, in a way, say that Suge had Pac set up to get shot. And Keefy D saying Puff had something to do with Pac getting shot. So I'm saying to myself, these niggas is snitching because these two dudes is still alive. Fuck the other dudes that's dead. We know the shooter. We got that. We know who was in the car. But who set it up? That's what we want to know. Who set it up? That's what the law want to know. Who set it up? You feel me? Because it ain't about, okay, we got the shooter. We don't care who set it up. No, it don't go like that. We want to know, oh, this was a hit? Somebody set this up? Oh, that's the nigga we want right there. We can even get a shooter a deal because this the nigga we want. We want the genius behind this shit. And QVD saying that Puff was the genius, but since the bullshit happened, it takes the shit off of Puff. But at the same time, some money was received from Puff to these niggas who murdered Pac. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It's something to think about, y'all. Mob James is up there looking real bitter, man. And when you start, when you give people time to grow and get older, and like they start telling their side of the story, they gonna tell it a little bit different. It ain't gonna be as violent. It ain't gonna be as gruesome. They gonna be telling you like, oh, he shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have did that. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. You was there. You was a part of that shit. Don't be trying to blame Pac. Talking about Pac's put himself in that position. No, nigga. Y'all supposed to have that nigga back 100%, man. He was helping y'all eat. Y'all niggas wasn't eating right if it wasn't for Pac. Pac brought Death Row back all the way on his feet, man. You got a problem with Suge. See, that's why the game need niggas like Suge. You see what happened when niggas like Suge, you look at Suge like, oh, he's so ruthless, we gotta get him out of here and all that. But then when you ain't got no government, you got these suckers running around like now, doing anything. You feel me? But when you got a nigga in the game that people know that get busy, they try to fall back. You feel me? They try to fall back and do their own thing. But since ain't nobody that's like that now, these niggas just running free like chickens with their heads cut off. You understand me? Everybody telling. You think if Suge Knight was out, them two niggas would be standing up there on Vlad? Hell no. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. Keefy D ratted. He told. You feel me? And now he telling again. And now he telling on niggas. Look, he already told the feds this long ago, so the feds already know this shit. Now we know it. But we get to hear it live as this nigga snitch on P. Diddy. Snitch on P. Diddy and Mob James try to say that Suge has something to do with this. He's saying that, man. If you listen and pay attention to Mob James, man, you like, damn, Mob. Sound like you trying to say that Suge has something to do with Pac murder. Ain't nobody speaking on Biggie. You feel me? It's movies now. Now they finna live off Biggie name a little bit longer. You feel me? We don't know who did it or this or that. They gonna live off that a little bit longer. Then they gonna bring out the guys who set that up. And I guarantee P. Diddy name probably gonna come up in that. Because he knew better to even have Big in L.A. after Pac was dead anyway. What's going on? Like, look, just think about that. It's a West Coast, East Coast beef. These dudes is really beefing. Niggas is dying. Niggas is dying. People are getting shot. Pac get killed. The West Coast will lose. That's like losing. And now y'all come from the East Coast and party in the West? Like, that don't make sense. That's like me shooting somebody's family member and then showing up to their cookout to party. Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all not seeing that? P. Diddy was there. I remember when Big got shot in the interview, I think it was Night Live 2020 or something. Puffy said he was not in the States. He said he wasn't even, he just heard, and then he flew back and all this bullshit when he was there. Come on, y'all. These niggas been lying the whole time, man. I'm telling you, them niggas probably coming to get P. Diddy, man, in a few years for the murder of Tupac, man. Because these niggas is saying this shit. They say they received money. That's a contract. Nigga, I can see, oh, like, niggas like, oh, well, nah, nigga, y'all niggas got into it with them niggas and the nigga got shot. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with our deal, nigga. But some money was received. So it don't matter how it happened. We wanted it done. We wanted both of them niggas gone, but y'all got one. And maybe Suge knew something about this shit too. So he, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You feel me? Maybe the bullet skipped that nigga head by mistake. Maybe they wasn't trying. They probably wasn't even trying to shoot the nigga. But you know how bullets ricochet. You feel me? And it hit Suge and he got lucky. But everybody know the truth. Niggas know the truth. We gonna find out the truth. Do we really want to know the truth though? Or do we just want to keep seeing the videos of Tupac might be alive, might be over here, might be in Cuba and all this kind of crazy shit? You feel me? What's the truth? But do we really give a damn? But to listen to these clowns is entertaining. You feel me? It's entertaining to see these two old niggas up there ratting, telling on each other. You feel me? Talking about, is it really snitching? Everybody in the car was dead. But y'all not even really talking about them niggas. Y'all said that Puffy and Suge had something to do with this shit. Keefy D said flat out his mouth. Mob James is eating around the bush. You feel me? He's saying some shit like that too. But he's saying about Suge And he's saying that Diddy was always in Compton. You feel me? So these two niggas' stories ain't even adding up. It's crazy, man. What's going on, California? Gangbangers, Crips and Bloods. Y'all see what's going on? These two old niggas up here is just spilling their goddamn guts to a white man who don't even cut a check for him. He don't even cut checks. This white man, they all going up on this nigga like he God or somebody. I'm next for my testimony, Lord. Like, what's going on, man? I told y'all, if we had social media back in the days, we'd have been doing the same shit y'all niggas be doing now, but we'd have been worse. Because we would have had guns and all kind of shit on motherfucking line, and we would have been for real. Not this acting bullshit that y'all doing. We was for real back then. You know how scary a drive-by is? Do you know how scary that shit is, bro? Do you know how scary it is for a nigga to pull up in front of your car and another car to pull up behind you, lock you in, jump out the car with guns, nigga? Sometimes they might just start shooting off the giddy up or rob you. Nigga, I come from where they was carjacking, nigga. You had, like, y'all niggas can't even wear real jewelry around and without getting it took. Y'all gotta wear fake jewelry. You feel me? We was riding in cars that was fresh. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of niggas was riding around with jewelry, fresh cars, fat pockets, all that. And we had to deal with niggas for real. Niggas didn't pull up like, nigga, give me that shit hoe ass nigga. Dog, niggas jumped out with them things, nigga. Cut your motherfucking car off. A nigga might be laying in the street acting like he dead. You get out, go over there and try to check on a nigga, and he pull up on you, and niggas come out the cuts, nigga. You feel me? Man, just imagine, y'all. Niggas was doing drive-bys listening to Al Green. That'll throw you off right there. Al Green coming down the street, you think it's an old nigga. Come find shit, you nigga jamming and all of something, motherfucking semi-automatics and automatics come out the motherfucking door. Hit the Swiss cheese the house up. You feel me? You know how scary that shit is? This pussy shit nowadays, man. This is acting. This ain't the real shit that really happened. People like, oh, it's crazy nowadays. No, it ain't. It's just a bunch of dumbass niggas out there trying to imitate what we was doing, and they ain't even getting no money. Now you got all OG niggas, see these young niggas eating off these interviews and this YouTube shit. Now they want in. Because their situation is over. They want to be brought back to life. They want to be seen. So they telling their stories now. But how you telling your stories when somebody was murdered in this shit and people that y'all implicated is still living? Y'all just talking about the niggas in the car. Vlad, man, you the GOAT, Vlad. Because I don't know how you getting all these black people to get up there and tell their stories like this without cutting them no check, man. I just don't get it, man. Who is Vlad? Why y'all don't go on, man, go on Queen's Flip. He do good interviews, you feel me? Let's switch, like, who we go to. Let's go to Queen's Flip channel. You feel me? I like it the way he do interviews. You feel me? Get on Queen's Flip and turn him into a Vlad. Why y'all over there cooning? Because that's all that is, that white dude. Because he talk hip-hop? Because he been around? Man, get him out of here, man. Let's put the money back over here somewhere. I don't care what Queen's Flip do with the money. Let's give it to the black man. If we black, let's keep it black, man. Because y'all niggas is some weirdos, man. Y'all some weirdos, man. I never respect, man, I'm a leader, man. I follow my own shit, man. I say what I want. You got to punch my teeth out, nigga. And I'm still going to say what I want. And that's why people fuck with me. You understand me? And that's also why they don't fuck with me. But at the end of the day, man, you got to stand up and stand on them words, nigga. You going to have to stand on them words, Keefy D and Mob James, because I feel like niggas ain't respecting that shit. Niggas ain't respecting that shit, man. And I think niggas gonna call y'all on that shit, man. And I just see it's wicked, man. It's wicked to see two OG niggas that's been in the game up there, like, doing this type of shit, especially on a white man's platform, you understand me? And, like, black people are so fucked up, man. It's like, you can't even, like, Man, black people are so fucked up, man. I see niggas just still clout chasing off Nipsey Hussle death, bringing up Nipsey, talking about all this and all that, and all this, how much of a great person he was and all this shit. Didn't even know Nipsey. Niggas wasn't buying Nipsey's CDs all like that, not these regular niggas. I'm seeing hoes on Facebook talking about, we on our way to California to see Nipsey. Everybody want to be a part of something. You feel me? So just imagine when the whites, the younger whites start acting like the younger blacks. We're going to have a problem. When the Chinese, the younger one, because it's a swag. It's something that's going to travel to other races. They already wanting to be like us. You feel me? We're going to have a bunch of motherfuckers running around like animals until they hit a certain age to be like, man, that shit was dumb. And then by then, they children going to be doing the same shit. They're going to be doing the same shit, man. And everybody gonna have a channel. Everybody gonna be lit. You feel me? From ratting, man. Why y'all like take this shit to your grave, Keefy D? You sitting up there with your head broke. Yeah, can't remember shit. Putting the wrong shit with this. Yeah, and I was like, no. I'm like, is this nigga in a wheelchair? This nigga look paralyzed. This nigga lower body hasn't moved. That nigga like, yeah, Tupac, man, we called him over on Morningside, man. He wasn't real Crip, he wasn't real blood, and my nigga checked him and shit. I'm like, my dude, fix your fucking posture for one, nigga. You understand me? Your posture ain't sitting right for you to be that type of, like, to be a grown man. And then Keefy D said some weird shit. He was like, Vlad was like, do you think Tupac was the greatest? He was like, man, I don't know, that Drake boy, with his hand still stuck in his body, not moving. That boy Drake, man, that boy a bad boy, you understand me? He real good to be able to sing and rap, and to be a pretty boy like that, to be a boy that pretty. I was like, what? Oh man, you just all that good shit you just gave Drake. I know he was like, I don't want it, take it back. Calling this nigga a pretty nigga and all that type of shit. Yeah, man, I don't know what you niggas on, man. I don't know what you niggas on. I don't know if Keefy D on drugs. I know Mom James ain't on drugs. I just think he bitter, and I just think he still got a lot going on with that situation that he dealing with. And I think he want to tell some shit, but he haven't been put in a position like Keefy D, because Keefy D got busted for some shit and he ratted. You feel me? He ratted. I think even when some people were still alive. You feel me? But they died, so I guess they marked that out. But he still said that P. Diddy told him to do that shit. And just because it didn't happen the way P. Diddy said do it, or the way they was going to do it, it still happened. And some money still was exchanged. So there it is, man. There it is. So I just wanted to put my little perspective on things and show y'all how I see it. But them two niggas, man, y'all niggas, man, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, man. The way you talked about Pop, man, both of y'all niggas, the way y'all talked about Pop was some sucker shit. And he ain't here to defend himself. None of them niggas, even your nephew, he ain't here to defend himself. He could have, you know what I'm saying, like my uncle lying. He ain't lying, but he got things a little bit confused to getting older now. I think Orlando would have broke it down a little bit better, because he would have still been a little bit younger than Keefy D, you understand me? I think he would have been able to tell a story a little bit better. Pop would have been able to tell a story a little bit better. You understand me? But these niggas, these brothers is gone. And all you got left is this old ass nigga who can't motherfucking sit his head up still. You feel me? Can't keep his head up. So I'm just looking like, damn, that's fucked up, man. For Vlad to just keep putting brothers on this platform, tearing down other brothers, man. Vlad don't give a damn, you understand me? So all the brothers that ain't never went up on Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Salute you, dig, and it is what it is.